Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Gym Girls Club podcast. And we are India's first only women's lifting community. We've always wanted to get women into strength training, whatever age you are. And for doing this, we thought that we'll start getting actual experts and actual women who've gone through the entire journey and they can talk to you directly so that we are just facilitators, honestly. We felt that we will keep talking about it always, but when the actual women talk to you and you get a different perspective, it'll promote more women into strength training. We also believe in the multiplier effect. We believe that if one woman gets inspired to do strength training and if she can talk to somebody else, our entire motto in life is completely done. And for that, we have a very special guest today. So we have Monica Menon with us today. So she has an introduction which is so long, but it is so necessary to give also because she's done so much already. So she's been a junior champion in tennis. She was then an Asia champion. She has been a captain of the team for tennis. After that, she said, "बस मैं ये नहीं करूँगी, मैं इसके आगे भी करूँगी." She pivoted from that to pickleball, where she has got 71 medals, and she has been a national champion 3 times. I feel like you can continue your introduction way better. Like I've already given, but I feel like you should just tell the audience exactly who you are so that I'm so amazed, only let them also be amazed.
So I think most important is that I'm a mother. I'm also a pet parent. I think that is a very strong introduction for me because they are my motivation on everyday basis. Of course, other than that, tennis has given me a lot. Sports has given me a lot. Um, I took a break from sports for I think more than 15 years, you know, and I mean, all those match fixtures and everything would haunt me every second day. And 14 years, no sports has been like a curse to me, I would say. But then it also became a motivation at the end of the day because once I decided that, okay, I really want to go back to sports. Interesting fun fact was I was almost carrying a baby weight because my baby, and it was like almost 1 year. So I was like 96 kgs
Oh my god.
on day one on the court, and my coach actually signed me up for a pickleball tournament directly. I had no clue what that sport is. I went to YouTube and figured out, and it was like, no, I don't know what is this. There are no rules. I asked him for the rules. He sent me a, I don't know, I think 36 or 46 pager rule book, which I had no clue about. And on day one, I just won the tournament.
No, I've
So
seen her play, okay, and I'm telling you, you're amazing. You're so fast. How, like?
So one, I figured out that if I really want to have a good second innings, because I take this journey as my second innings, um, going back to your gym girls club favorite word, strength. Okay, so strength training is has been my key. So I don't want to reveal these like direct facts, but I don't play a lot of pickleball. Okay, but I focus on eating good, do a lot of strength training, ensure that I am in a position where I can run fast, I can move better, I can have more stability in my feet. So for me, my first go-to has always been strength training because uh, once you start playing pickleball, you feel कि अरे ये तो ऐसे ही टाइम पास
Exactly.
का गेम है,
Game hai.
सब खेल सकते हैं, so it looks like recreational. But then I had a very bad injury in one of the tournaments.
Okay.
I was up, and that was my finals. Okay, and I was up. I didn't want to show my opponent that I'm injured. Okay, so I went back and I finished. I won. I endured that whole pain. I had a very bad lower back spasm.
Oh my god.
And after that, I just shook hand and I just told my friends I need to go to a physio right now. And getting a good physio in Goa was a task. Okay, I went to this nice physio and she was a wonderful woman who gave me a lot of reality checks. She told me, okay, ma'am, I think your back is gone. You cannot play. I said, I have 3 more events. She did almost like 3.5 hours of physio on me. She was very kind to me. And then she said, ma'am, you have to do strength training. There is no excuse for this. You have to go back. Because you lose a lot of mass, you burn a lot of calories, zero strength.
Yeah,
So I love playing pickleball singles, but उसके लिए मुझे ये सब भी तो करना पड़ेगा.
fair enough.
So then I realized that okay, training hard is better option than losing badly on court.
I mean, I love this. For so many women, they're so strong. Okay, they're so mentally strong.
Yeah.
If they're pushed to their limits. Women in general always push back, but women are just not conditioned that they're supposed to be even taking care of themselves. And then now you're telling me you went to the physio said go back to the gym, and this is exactly how every woman is. In general, our innate nature is like, नहीं मेरे को फाड़ना है, मैं वापस आके फाड़ूंगी. Even if I have to work harder, it is going to happen. Yeah, please. Then
because women in general are very compassionate.
yeah.
ना हम लोग को ऐसा कूट कूट के अपन सबको compassion देते हैं.
हाँ.
Oh, let me be a good daughter, let me be a good mother, good wife. Everything we want an adjective which has to be good.
Yeah.
But then ultimately we don't take care of ourselves. So I have realized it, and this is what I have learned from many other women also in tennis and pickleball who are above the age of 45, beating the shit out of 16-year-old women in India and Asia. And when I talk to them, and they're like, you have to take care of yourself. Good realignment of your body can only happen when you do strength training.
Yeah.
After that, the recovery which you really look forward for will be amazing, and what you perform on court will be truly different experience.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you spoke about a 15-year gap. Okay, for a lot of women, they have like a first phase of life, and then they have a second phase of life, which is very different. Wherein they're like, "हाँ, हमने कर लिया अभी. Now it's our time mostly to take care of our family or focus on our work, and just that. That's it." But you said after 15-year gap, you signed up for a pickleball event. You have pivoted completely. I mean, you have like reinvented yourself all over again at like a later stage of your life.
Yeah.
So how difficult was that? And according to you, what would you tell other women, that when they feel like, नहीं मेरा life अभी हो गया, like मेरे को बस अभी family पे I want to take care of my family, I just want to finish my work and then I just want to retire. Like what do you have to say for that?
I think you have to do everything. You should do everything. It's just one basic life you have, and you should do everything.
Yeah.
This is what I feel. The more busier you are, the more healthier you become, the more focused you become on yourself. So it's not that मैंने सब कुछ त्याग दिया है. I take care of my family. I ensure that my son is dropped to school every day. I am also working in a professional place. Okay. I am a project manager. I take care of a lot of projects. I do a lot of pickleball sessions. I hang out with my tennis friends. I do all this what we are doing today. I want to earn more money. There is no doubt about it. And I want to do everything. So, and I also, fairly decently cook well also. Okay. So I want to do everything. So it's just here.
Yeah.
You are making your routine every day.
Every day.
Nobody else makes your routine. So you need to figure that out, because at the end of the day, let it be your parents, let it be your kids, let it be your friends. Everybody wants to look upon what is she doing.
Yeah.
And you should become that kind of a person.
Exactly.
Otherwise, what is the point of living this life?
I mean, you're talking about like so many, I mean, it's amazing. Like women can multitask so much. Like we're like constantly doing 10 things at one time. So for women who still feel scared of looking after themselves, or they feel like probably strength training is not for us, because it is still very scary. Like you still feel like probably I'm going to look like a man, or probably अरे मैंने ऐसा कर दिया तो मेरा बाइसेप पे निकल जाएगा, और कि मैंने इतना कुछ किया then probably I'll have a backache, कि मैं और sore हो जाऊंगी. So what do you have to tell women who are still scared about doing strength training?
Oh, I think it is not just women, even men are scared. My father thinks that I don't know what am I doing in the gym for 2-3 hours. Okay, he also feels something. He has a very similar feeling. I have few friends who have a very similar feeling. But then, see, again, it is between you and your trainer.
Right.
Number one.
Right.
You have to actually share what you want to achieve through this. Matlab, we are not just going to spend some time, energy and money just without any clarity what do you want to do. So if I am going to the gym, I am telling my trainer that okay sir, this is what I want to achieve. Okay, And we have to really understand that somehow, I would say, I won't say unfortunately, but we are living in India where uh, the food system is very different, the
Hmm.
nutrition is very
Very
different, the weather
different.
is very different. So we need to really push ourselves, eat right, uh, have a good trainer. And it's not necessary that of course you will look very different. It's all about helping your physical body
Hmm.
to be in a good shape, so that mentally and emotionally you can do your things well in a day.
Fair enough.
So even I feel that even if you cannot go every day, just go thrice in a week, it's fine, you know. And I feel that that is the me time which you guys have, you
Yeah.
know. For me, like playing sports and getting my strength training done, and there are only few things which is mine.
Mine. Yeah.
I own that time,
Fair enough.
you know. So why not have that me time?
Yeah.
Everybody craves for me time. So right before this I went to have a good coffee. That's my me
Me
time,
time.
you know. So today is my me time. You know,
This is
going to
amazing.
gym is my me time, going for a recovery is my me time, playing sports is my me time, competing in tournaments is my me time. Rest is not mine, you know.
But do you think this mindset is also factored in because you've been competing way early from your life, so you're used to this fast pace?
It is,
Hmm.
but at the end of the day there are many other factors,
Okay.
you know. So when I started playing tennis, especially in tennis has been a very, it's still a rich person sport.
Yeah.
And I have a family background of a very different background, like very humble background, in terms of they have been teachers. And you know, so my parents have taken bank loan and stuff like that. And you will find most of the decent achievers in sports coming from the similar background,
Background.
okay. So everyone is used to that.
Hmm.
So it's just that what are you passionate about, how is life treating you,
Fair enough.
you know. So अगर मेरे पास सब कुछ हो, so
Hmm.
शायद मैं ये सब इतना नहीं कर पाती.
Fair enough.
So if you have that kind of background, you can't push yourself. So I feel every woman in India, I've seen in different countries there, in Europe, in US, everyone has a very different life, similar lifestyle, but they take out their me time.
Yeah.
They're either going for a walk with their dogs,
Yeah, I
you know,
can.
or they're going for a run. You go in different Asian countries, in corporates, they have a lunch break where they are mandatorily they are supposed to do a workout
Hmm.
for 20-30 minutes, and then they join back at the desk, especially like countries in Japan, you know. So why not here? I mean, what are we waiting for? We are
Voting
waiting
for.
for some government policy to happen. It's not going
Going
to
to
happen. You
happen.
have to make your own self, make your planned routine in a similar way.
Fair enough. Do you feel like probably, you're talking about like making your time, competing and everything. Do you feel like India right now, in terms of starting your, like, is it difficult right now to start competing or getting into that mindset? Like for women, probably 30, 35 right now, who
Hmm.
feel like हम लोग ने अभी तक कर दिया, we want to do something more. And
Hmm.
probably I feel like talking to you, competing in a sport gives you some sort of discipline wherein you have to take time for yourself.
Hmm.
Do you feel like women still have the opportunity that they can switch on to other sports and start training for it in that kind of mindset?
So let's say, okay, now even if I don't talk about sports,
Hmm.
sometimes after like certain age,
Hmm.
when you know there are so many different responsibilities, first is to go back to your passion.
Yeah.
मतलब competing तो second level है.
Hmm.
First you have to really go back to what are you passionate about. Are you passionate about, you know, doing some embroidery work,
Hmm.
painting,
Hmm.
cooking, doing a walkathon, anything. I mean, any kind of thing. But first is you have to really go back, what are you even passionate about.
Passionate about.
I mean, every life in this on this earth is passionate about something.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot live without any passion.
Hmm.
It's just not possible. Or someone third person will tell you, okay, you are passionate about this.
Do you feel
So
like many people told you कि यार मोनिका ने टेनिस भी खेल दिया, like you've got a child, you've got a life, now suddenly why are you playing pickleball and getting
yeah,
into it, like what, like did
almost
you feel like so much of
though
resistance?
I don't have to feel, almost every third day I get this comment.
What are you saying now also?
From my extended family, from my friends. There are so many factors. Like I still remember the first time I went for a competition, for pickleball competition out of Delhi, was Mumbai.
Hmm.
And my kid was like 1.5. first तो you had a mom guilt that अरे बच्चे को छोड़ के तू जा रही है.
हाँ.
And the worst is when you start thinking like that, the people around you are also like that.
Yeah.
In the airport, when I was like doing my check-in, there were like 2-3 mothers with their kids. I was like, "Shit, Monica, what a wrong decision you're making. You're so selfish."
I can imagine.
Okay. And I took the flight. People sitting around me were also like that. And I was like, what have I signed up for in life? Why am I doing this?
It? Fair enough.
But then you have to. I took that decision. And I failed really bad in that tournament, and I came back. I said, I don't know if it is for me, but then I said, okay, let me give 6 months time for myself. I told my family the same thing, give me 6 months. If something happens, it's okay, otherwise I'll leave the sport. I will not go back to sports. So I had to prove
अभी हो गया, अभी तो आ गया है, अभी करना ही है,
तो मेरे को करना ही है ना अभी तो. So all this is like background noise. You have noise cancellation earphones nowadays.
Yeah.
So make
good use of them.
Make good use of them in a very direct way. All this keeps on happening.
But how are you like constantly, like you're telling me अभी भी वो चल रहा है. So what are people telling you, and how are you so mentally strong कि like honestly the last few days we've been having a conversation and you're so passionate, like you're so crazily passionate about everything, like ये कर सकते हैं, ये कर सकते हैं. You've been giving me so many ideas. You can do this, you can do that, and I've just been wondering, this lady is always thinking. So with everything, then facing so much of resistance from probably extended family and friends. So पहले तो क्या बोलते हैं, और उसके ऊपर आप बोलते हैं तो आप like how are you like ठीक है so zen कि नहीं मेरे को करना ही है, like how are you like so focused on that one goal?
So first is like क्यों खेलना है?
हाँ.
अब खेल के क्या होगा? गवर्नमेंट जॉब तो नहीं मिलेगा. उम्र निकल गई है. And then you have like, okay, why are you leaving everyone and going? Focus on your job, make your life easy. But then, there are some people who are not made for this. Only, what do I do? What do I do, yaar?
Yeah.
It's like how you girls are thinking about creating a community. Well, even if you take a break for 2 days, third day you cannot take a break, right?
Fair enough.
Because you owe so many women who have participated in your community events. You owe them back. Even if they don't remember, you guys have to remind them.
Yeah, fair enough. We have to.
So what do you do about that then?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you girls would be also facing something very similar. You just go get a 9-to-5 job. Why are you guys doing all this?
Yeah, I think the whole
sense
and the whole team faces that.
Yeah. So it's very common, and everybody faces whoever is passionate about something.
Like most women are like given a role to give a choice. Ki it's either excellence or it's your family. Like how do you strike a balance between both, and how do you still keep going? Like कि हमें को पता है मेरे को इतना time देना है. So for the women basically who are looking at this podcast today or are hearing you, okay, who are still 50% convinced, वो 40% अभी भी उनको लग रहा है कि यार अगर ये करूंगी तो ये छूट जाएगा, ये करूंगी तो वो छूट जाएगा. तो what do you have to like that give that one say कि वो 40% convince हो जाए?
एक तो ये हमारी innate quality है.
Okay.
Women can do multitasking. So I don't have to even convince, I guess, the 40%. The only thing which I want to share again is that if you're passionate about something, you focus on that. That will lead you to the excellence.
Right.
And that will make your family proud.
Fair
so for
enough.
me, if anybody gives that resistance, I'm like, chalo, agle tournament mein fir podium finish karungi. I want to do it. Because it's not just podium finish, I'm getting a money which is helping me to maintain my lifestyle. I don't want to reduce my lifestyle. I want to really hustle for that. And I love resistance now. People tell me, I don't want to argue.
Fair.
I'm like, okay, I'll get more brand collabs. I'll do more podium finish. I'll get more gold.
But what do you think, like with young girls or women getting into this? What is success? Which is like, what does success teach you or give you? Which is not like just a medal. What is that feeling which you get? Like you've done 118 podium finishes. Like you are like you have like done that number, which I don't think people can like. But what do you think that has taught you? Which probably just giving you a medal has not taught you.
I just have basic stuff. By the end of my life, I should be able to inspire and encourage few people.
You're already doing that.
No,
and doesn't have to show them. We have to already cut it.
So in general, this is the only thing which I want. And trust me, because there's nothing else which you can take. So let's say, for example, I'm associated with Franklin,
Hmm.
one of the biggest brands
Yeah.
in pickleball industry. It's a multi-million dollar
And
brand. Then I'm part of MG Motors, of their initiative, Women Under MG.
yeah, I saw that. It's amazing.
So you have para Olympians.
Yeah.
You have Arjuna Awardee winners in that. I'm sharing that platform with them. Then you have small brands also, like Kienka and Phoenix, and uh, communities like Global Sports and all. So I'm part of them. So the thing is that when they are giving me that backup,
Yeah.
Why should I not use that?
Use that.
Of course, I have hustled, and it's with the wishes of everyone that I've been able to achieve whatever XYZ I have been. But then, I mean, that is what it is. Like, you have people backing you up. You have your kids supporting. They are waiting for you to come back home. You have your parents still giving you that support. From the age of 7, and still they are doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing.
What else do you need? And I have women like you across India who are at least watching me play, cheering me up.
Yeah.
What else do I
You
need?
need.
I'm blessed and grateful.
But according to you, I just want to like have like a closing section where I'm genuinely asking, what does it look like to choose strength every day? Like, what does it take? Like, a lot of see what you're saying. You're very optimistic and very positive, but I feel like that also consumes a lot of energy from you.
Yeah.
So, how do you stay sustained in this entire thing? Because क्या हो जाता है कि a lot of people they get motivated and बहुत energy आ जाता है, and then that drop also is very drastic. How are you sustained with your energy for so many years? Because you've been competing different sports, you've reinvented, you have a family, you have a job, and to stay that sustainable, what are your tips? Like, this is what you can do to manage your time to be sustainable. Because especially with you, I think you're a better example to talk about it, since you already are a mother, you have a family, and you're doing all of this. So what do you, how do you suggest you divide your time? So you know that अच्छा देख मेरे को इतना time रखना ही है. What do you?
Yeah, so basically I have a routine. I want to stick and stay to that routine. Of course, when you exert so much, there are times when when you fall ill, when you don't feel like getting up, you are lazy. All that tendencies will be there. I mean, it's not going to go out. That's how Monica is, and it is going to be there. Okay, but then again, why are you doing all this? You have to answer this to yourself. So it's simple. For example, people who are in glamour industry, they have to take care of their hair. They have to take care of their skin. They make that effort.
Yeah.
Right? It's not that in return they're getting something.
Anything.
Of course, there is a kind of remuneration, there is fame, but then they are creating a brand for themselves, right? It is very similar, like how my mom really tries her best to really cook good food, and she does it. She makes that effort.
Yeah.
Irrespective of anything and everything. So I truly feel, Anisha, that at the end of the day, answering why are you doing this is important, and nobody can answer that for you. You have to do it for yourself. So that is one motivation which I have, that I am going on and on and on with my perfect schedule which I have, which has a lot of imperfections in between. And second thing is, of course, that you know again, it's me time. It's what it is, and I don't really want to give that time away to anybody else. This is for my sanity.
I mean, it's like what you've said, like, encompasses so many things, and it genuinely means a lot that you have said this on camera to so many people. The reason being that, honestly, for me, talking to women like you puts so many things into perspective, because sometimes we feel like we are doing it all, and then you have other women who come and say we are doing it even way more, and that's what we have to strive for. Like, honestly, for me, I strive to be like that. And you telling me that I'm competing also, and I was like listing your अच्छा मैं was like अच्छा ठीक है पहले तो टेनिस के अचीवमेंट्स थे, मैंने टेनिस के अचीवमेंट्स भी है, then suddenly pickleball के achievements has come after a certain age in your life. And honestly, the reason this is so important is for so many women who feel like 40-50 पे मेरा भी हो गया है, like now we don't want to get into, like honestly for my grandmother or like women who are 50, for them strength training or something is important just for
Yeah,
themselves.
absolutely.
But the thing is कि they won't not get into it only because they feel कि अभी हमारा जवानी चला गया है, you know, this is not for us, this is for young people. And if we do it during our periods, they'll be like, "Are your period cycle will get screwed if you do something like this." So it just feels so. Thank you so much for honestly being there, because I had like all my questions. You interrelated everything, and your me time answer was like too good. So if
Yeah,
I were
because
to,
you need there are even when I do pickleball sessions, there are so many players who are above 35, 40. I train 50-year-olds, 55, 60-year-old. Uh, to begin with, they just need a hand holding,
yeah,
and then they are sorted.
they're sorted. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you have to do like 2-3 hours of hand holding for them, and I think it is common everywhere. You know, even if you have to make them do strength training, it is common.
Yeah.
You just need to do hand holding for some time, and then they are on their own.
Right.
So I think that is what I feel that your community is doing. The basic foundation, that is hand holding
Hand
each
holding.
other.
Yeah.
Because if you guys are able to do it, then people who are part of your community, who are coming to your events, will do the same thing.
Exactly, the multiplier effect
So
which we
yeah,
talk
so the
about.
ripple effect is crazy,
Crazy.
especially for women, because it's very natural, no? अच्छा तुमने ये पहना है,
मैंने है, हाँ,
मेरे को भी यही लेना है, बता मुझे कहाँ से लिया.
Right.
So we do this, no? So I feel that that is how it has to be, you know. That ripple effect has to be, and that's what you guys are doing. Hand holding, me time, all this comes into place.
Fair enough. Yeah. So, as a sport that you're playing right now, for women, if they want, for women especially, what would be their starting point for somebody who wants to start playing pickleball and they want to say कि मेरे को start करना है pickleball? What would be like her routine? What should she start thinking of if she wants to?
First, come onto the court and enjoy.
Okay.
Have fun. First, have fun. It's important to have fun. I think this is very similar to everything, whatever we do in our life. We have to first have fun, enjoy.
Yeah.
Once you start enjoying, then slowly and steadily you will start training. Once you start training, you will see, oh, I'm not good at this at all. Then you go back home, then you think that, okay, I should eat well, I should sleep on time, you know, I should not give up on basic things in my life every day. फिर जब वो हो जाता है, then you go back to the training, then you start improving.
Yeah.
When you start improving, then you're like, okay, I can be good at my age category, because that's an interesting thing even nowadays with tennis also. You know, there are so many age groups. If you go for World Master Series and all in tennis, you can compete 90 plus and above, even in pickleball. So then your goal becomes, okay, I want to be good in my age category. Then you start competing. You know, and this cycle keeps on going on and on. Yeah. You're bad, then you train, then you go to, you know, you will eat well, sleep well, go back to training on court and off court. And then you want to prevent injuries. फिर goal बन गया, अरे मुझे best बनना है मेरी age category में. So women think, okay, if I want to become best in my age category, I have to forego so many things and do so many adjustments at work, at home, everywhere. Yeah, fair enough. There is one trainee whom I train. She is 59-year-old, and her daughter drives her every time whenever she comes for sessions. That support is there. Yeah. So it's a mutual encouragement. Yeah. And thank you so much for this. Honestly, it was. I mean, I'm talking to a Asia level tennis champion and now a national pickleball player. I mean, you're amazing, and I feel like you have. I mean, some people feel like ना अभी इनके एज के बाद भी कुछ आने को है नहीं. For you, there's like already so much I can see in the future for you, and genuinely thank you so much for coming and for being part. Thank you so much. Podcast. You girls are doing a wonderful job. No, genuinely, absolutely, like, because I wish that. I mean, I don't want to sound so old, but still, I wish that I had that kind of mind which you girls have. At your age, I would have also done this also. But then, yeah, kudos to you guys. You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for being in the podcast. And yeah, we have Monica Menon for you guys.
Thank you.
Chal.
Thank you so much.